Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to another installment of Poke Fodder. Today, we have a new card. This was just released. It is Dragonair, the second evolution of Dratini, which will also evolve into Dragonite, which is not currently in the game. So, want to give at least a game, maybe two games. We're going to use the new card. Looking at his abilities, he recovers from any status effects, which is great if you get burned, if you get sleep, anything like that. Poison is a big one, so you definitely want to have him in your deck if you're running into a lot of those problems. The one thing, and I used him just a little bit here, I wanted to know what I was talking about a little bit before just throwing him into a video here. One thing is this 2 purple here, that all the neighboring Pokemon become paralyzed. That is big. I used it. Half my team got paralyzed. It was a complete disaster. So if you are going to use this guy, you want to keep him away from your players and on the opponent's side of the board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to run him in a deck where I can evolve him from Dratini into Dragonair, because I do want the 2-star purple to become a 3-star purple, and the 60 attack will become a 70 attack, which is a little more competitive. Evolving Dratini is not super easy, but Dratini does have a purple move that will actually displace a character, allowing you to evolve, so that is good. Going to go in, want to set up a deck here to play with, and currently you see what I have there. I actually don't want to run with this though, so I'm going to take out one of my Uniclists, and I think that I want to put in, you know what, I'm going to put in this Goth evolution here. This is new evolution. I haven't even tried this one out, and I think maybe for tomorrow's video I'm going to do an evolution video. Gothtel has some interesting abilities, so I definitely want to try those out. And because I'm trying to get as many wins as possible over here in the Fighting Gym Cup, I'm going to go ahead and just take this squad in there. Not really set up for this specific battle environment, but wins are wins, and I'm trying to get some wins. Picked up a Mew last night. His huge gold damage is great against the Deoxys, which I'm not even going to face in this one. So we've got a couple Lugia, Moltres, Zapdos. I did not even notice his cards there, but there were just 3 purples, a couple hurdle jumps, I'm guessing, and probably a gold block. So let's just see how this plays out. And honestly, I didn't even see who goes first. I'm going to go first. Well, I only have one runner, so that's my Mew. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the standard play here. I'm going to take my Reuniclus and just set them up on the goal. Nothing fancy with that. Lugia over to the other inner corner. And I do need to check out his plates. Long throw, hurdle jump, gold block. I think that's actually what I'm running too. Yeah, long throw, hurdle jump, gold block. All right, so I don't have a really good matchup against Zapdos. Not that there are a bunch of Zapdos. My Gothorrhea here, if you look at it, if he's on a corner, he actually does plus 20 damage. So I'm going to put him in last. I'm going to go ahead and set up my defense. Reuniclus and Mew. And I think now's a good time just to drop him over here. Reuniclus struggles against Mew a little bit, because if Mew rolls his gold and you do over 100 or over damage, then it doesn't knock Mew out. So I need to be a little bit lower than the 100, and I don't even remember what, like I said, I haven't even used Gothtel yet, so it looks like I'm 60 and 70, so yeah, I'm underneath those thresholds, so that's perfect. And we're actually going to set up the defense, and that's okay. I hope he rolls purple. I hope I rolled gold. Perfect. I promise it doesn't happen like this all the time. I know this is the second time recently that that ridiculousness has happened. It doesn't happen all the time. But because the video is about Dragonair and Dratini and Dragonair, I want to try to get this guy evolved. That is not a great matchup for me, but for the sake of evolution, we're going to try it. Perfect. So that's going to push him aside and now give me the opportunity to evolve. And see, I'm going to get the 3 purples and the 70. Cool. Now, I really have to be careful to keep him away from my team. He's not somebody you want to use on defense when you're all packed in together. He will paralyze your entire team, and then you're going to have reds all over your players. So let's just go ahead. That's not a great spot for him to, he can't inflict a lot of damage because it has to be a neighboring. So it has to be on one of these neighboring green dots. That's not a great spot for him. He can actually just hurdle jump over, so I'm going to back him up. I do need to get my Mew out of the way here because I don't want to paralyze Mew. Actually, I hope he doesn't attack. Okay, cool. So now he can just hurdle over him. I'm actually going to go after his Mew. Perfect. So now, this one crazy damage to Gothitelle, is even better because as long as 3 points are covered, so 1, 2, either of those, all 3 of these corners, entry points are covered, then I can swap spots with him with anybody else on the field. If he has someone playing goalie, then boom, it's game over. He doesn't have anybody playing goalie right now. I don't have a whole lot of offensive power here, and not really sure what I want to do about it. I think I'm going to move Mew out of the way. That was a bummer. His 90s, I have 91. That's actually a good matchup for me, so I'm going to go ahead and take that matchup. And it works out. Didn't even need the 91s. I don't know what he's going to do here. Bring in Zapdos. I'm actually going to go on the offensive, so I'm going to start charging ahead, although that was kind of bad. He may just take his Lugia, drop him right here, and then I've got a problem. I can either choose to attack or lose him on my next move. He can jump over him if I put that there, so we'll back him out. Really want to show this, what is it? I don't even know what it's called yet. Magic Storm. And unfortunately, I may get a chance to show it here. Did not. But he did get Flame Charge. 8160. That's just not a good matchup. He doesn't really have any good matchups right now. I don't want him to get electrocuted, so we're going to drop him down here. And I still have my long throw that I could use. So now I'm going to try to get the purple. Who do I have the better chance against? To paralyze both of them. And that did not work. So live video, trying to get something to work. It doesn't work out just right. And that's what happens. And so I'm going to use, could use long throw here. Trying to think. Don't want to go there. We will, since we're trying to show off this magnetic storm, we're going to do long throw, set that up. I'm kind of stuck back here on defense. I don't have a whole lot of offensive power except for my Reuniclus, which I chose to use for defense. And he's going to go on the defensive. I'm still going to try this. And again, that didn't work. So normally I probably would not have been making that move. Do I have a hurdle jump? I do. I'm going to go ahead and use it because I don't want to get it surrounded. Now hopefully he brings him around. I'll give him a turn to think about that. Since I'm just stalling, I'll slide you over. Hopefully he comes for the attack. Hopefully I can roll the triple purple stars. And everybody will be paralyzed and it'll be great. Perfect. So everybody's surrounding him, and I hope it doesn't affect my Mew. Boom. The problem is now my guy is paralyzed too. He did just get knocked out. So it's kind of a suicide mission. Very fortunate spin for Mew. Take out Zapdos. I'm going to start charging ahead a little bit. I'm going to plant my Gothitelle on the corner post. I can't believe he's not playing any defense as a goalie or anything, so that's going to be bad. So if I go here, take him out, I'm going to just take the chance because I'm heavily favored here. Knock him back. Probably bring his Lugia around to here. Drop back. And I don't even want to attack his paralyzed Lugia because I like him being handicapped. He's at a huge disadvantage of attacking, and that's not good because now my entire team is burned. So we kind of have craziness going on here. Charge ahead with you. There's going to be some interesting spins. I see a lot of misses coming up in the very near future. I'm starting to actually run out of time. So, we shall I'm going to start moving a little bit faster here. And we're going fast and furious here. That's unfortunate. The only guy who wasn't status affected just got pushed back. So we will bring you, might as well get you out. I think he still has a hurdle jump. There's a whole lot of not good happening down there on my baseline. I typically don't like to stack all my people up on the baseline like that because stuff like this can happen. Now I'm in a world of hurt. I'm going to have to go over here and try this. That doesn't work, so we need a purple. This isn't looking good. Although that did heal my Reuniclus. He can't back up to get him out. All I have left is a goal block. And we're in a world of hurt. That's not good. Now in this match, we've seen paralyzed, confused, and burned. A lot of different status effects going on. I lost my dodge, which turns into a miss. And that's going to be ball game. Can't do anything there. I'm just going to go ahead and forfeit. So anyway, the purpose was to show how Dragonair's new ability works. I think I showed it. It didn't really work out in the end. It's probably a little too focused on that and didn't have a whole lot of firepower out on the field. So anyway, I hope you like it. Did you get the new character? You should have gotten it just for logging in today. And let me know. Are you interested to use him? Have you used him? Are you excited about him? Is he kind of a waste? Let me know what you think, and we will see you on the next one.